Letter 24 by Charles Lamb. April 7th, 1797. Your last letter was dated the 10th February. In it you promised to write again the next day. At least, I did not expect so long, so unfriendlike, a silence. There was a time, Carl, when a remissness of this sort in a dear friend would have lain very heavy on my mind, but latterly I have been too familiar with neglect to feel much from the semblance of it. Yet, to suspect one's self overlooked, and in the way to oblivion, is a feeling rather humbling, perhaps, as tending to self-mortification, not unfavorable to the spiritual state. Still, as you meant to confer no benefit on the soul of your friend, you do not stand quite clear from the imputation of unkindliness, a word by which I mean the diminutive of unkindness. Lloyd tells me he has been very ill, and was on the point of leaving you. I addressed a letter to him at Birmingham. Perhaps he got it not, and is still with you. I hope his ill health has not prevented his attending to a request I made in it, that he would write again very soon to let me know how he was. I hope to God poor Lloyd is not very bad, or in a very bad way. Pray satisfy me about these things. And then David Hartley was unwell, and how is the small philosopher, the minute philosopher, and David's mother? Coleridge, I am not trifling, nor are these matter of fact, coarse questions only. You are all very dear and precious to me. Do what you will, Carl. You may hurt me and vex me by your silence, but you cannot estrange my heart from you all. I cannot scatter friendships like chuck farthings, nor let them drop from mine hand like hourglass sand. I have 2 or 3 people in the world to whom I am more than indifferent, and I can't afford to whistle them off to the winds. By the way, Lloyd may have told you about my sister. I told him. If not, I have taken her out of her confinement, and taken a room for her at Hackney, and spend my Sundays, holidays, etc. with her. She boards herself. In one little half-year's illness, and in such an illness of such a nature and of such consequences, to get her out into the world again, with a prospect of her never being so ill again, this is to be ranked not among the common blessings of Providence. May that merciful God make tender my heart, and make me as thankful as in my distress I was earnest in my prayers. Congratulate me on an ever-present and never-alienable friend like her, and do insert, if you have not lost, my dedication. It will have lost half its value by coming so late. If you really are going on with that volume, I shall be enabled in a day or 2 to send you a short poem to insert. Now do answer this. Friendship and acts of friendship should be reciprocal and free as the air. A friend should never be reduced to beg an alms of his fellow. Yet I will beg an alms. I entreat you to write and tell me all about poor Lloyd and all of you. God love and preserve you all. Lloyd's domestication with Coleridge had been intermittent. It began in September 1796. In November, Lloyd was very ill. In December, Coleridge told Mr. Lloyd that he would retain his son no longer as pupil, but merely as a lodger and friend. At Christmas, Charles Lloyd was at Birmingham. In January, he was in London. In March, he was ill again, and his experiment with Coleridge ended. The Minute Philosopher, a joking reference to Bishop Berkeley's Alciphron, or the Minute Philosopher. For the dedication, to which Lamb refers, see above.